This is one of the originals. As you can see there, the actual padding is made from canvas belting. It's not even nylon, and this was used as a comfort pad to distribute the load of the rope tied around the waist, and this would enable you to survive at least 10 minutes longer, so you die in 20 minutes instead of 10. However, in 1970, Don, one of the greatest mountaineers of all time, designed, amongst other things, the Whillans harness. It was the first harness specifically designed to sit in and to take load in. I have to say that it's not the most comfortable harness in the world to fall in. However, there have been some extremely large falls taken in Whillans harnesses. I actually met a guy who was recounting a story of a fall that he'd taken on Strone Ullerdale, an extremely large overhanging cliff in Scotland, and he said, "Oh yeah, I took the full distance." And I said, "What, you mean 150 foot?" And he said, "Oh no, 300. and he stripped the entire aid pitch, and he said it wasn't the fall so much that actually worried him, but it was the fact that a few seconds after the fall, every single piece of aid which was above him then came sliding down the rope and nearly killed him from pieces of ironmongery dropping over his head, and it ended up stacked up about this high on the actual rope above him. So the perils are not necessarily in immediately in the fall, but in what can happen afterwards. There we are. So you can take monsters in them, and they're all right. From the late 70s, the principle of the belay loop was established. They essentially work off a single pickup point, the belay loop here, and distribute the load evenly between the waist section and the legs. And really very little has changed in terms of its basic form. In the last couple of years, however, we've moved on a stage further, and we've taken technology which has essentially devolved from the automotive industry, that of thermoforming. The thermoforming enables you to basically mould any shape which you want. This enables us to work in 3 dimensions, so we can change the profile of it, and we can also change the depth of it in the places which we want, so that we get good support around the lumbar areas where we require it, yet flexibility in the hip, so that the climber can twist from side to side and not feel restricted by the harness. So when we incorporate these thermoform pads into the final product, it looks like this. And this harness here is actually state-of-the-art as far as climbing is concerned.